Our volunteers are a very important part of our city. The city's volunteer program, VIA, or Volunteers in Action, has been around since 1979. And right now we have over 100 active volunteers. They're volunteering on a regular basis throughout the city. Here in the library we have about 25 that are volunteer regularly, and they volunteer at the police department, at our senior center, and our courts. Pretty much any department we have, finance, they're there to help, and they're helping us with some needs that the city can't fund with full-time or part-time staff, and they help fill in all the little help that we need that the city just couldn't afford to do otherwise. Volunteers do everything. From the moment you walk in the front door, you can see them at the checkout counter helping customers check out. They are amongst the stacks here, shelving. They're helping patrons with questions. They're in the back checking the books back in when they come in, processing new books to be put out on the shelves. Pretty much anything that happens in the library, there's a volunteer involved with it. Doc really deserves to be the Volunteer of the Year because he's been around pretty much since the beginning of the VIA program. He started volunteering at the library in 1982, and he started working there with his wife. I think she kind of recruited him into it, and he has stuck around ever since. He started working back in circulation and helping clearing all the books that come in, and currently now he works back in technical services, processing all of the new materials that come into the library and getting them ready for the patrons. I think it's very important, especially considering that most of our volunteers have an average tenure of 9 years. They've been with the city at least 9 years. So that's some very dedicated volunteers, some serious competition for this award. Out of the over 100 volunteers we have, Doc is one of the greatest, but we're lucky to have so many really committed volunteers in the program. I have this sits on my desk every day, this little origami cat he made me, and I look at it and I can think of Doc and all of our volunteers, and it's kind of just a good symbol and a reminder not only of the friendship that the volunteers have with the staff, but also the cost savings and the importance of the program to the city. He is very kind and funny and incredibly smart. And I think everyone you would meet and ask of the staff and the volunteers would say the same thing, just how much joy he brings to everyone here at the library. Just, you can't help but have a smile on your face when you run into Doc, and he's always got jokes. I have an email every once in a while from Doc with a good joke, and he's just a real joy to have, and he helps keep the staff really upbeat, and it's a pleasure to have him. The city's VIA, or Volunteers in Action program, is the first municipal volunteer program in the whole state of Texas. So we've been at the forefront of municipal volunteerism since then. And we've been very lucky to have people like Doc that were with us almost from the inception of the program and have stuck around and recruit other volunteers, and have just been a great example of what this program can do.